to stay up and do it. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it simple, right? So I'm gonna do the move first, and then I'll break it down. Okay, so the SOV is gonna throw. I'm gonna step back, strike, pull him down, roll, and then elbow right to the face. Wait, right? And then roll up, and then honk his nose. Okay? All right? What I love about this concept, you see how SOV fell? And this is a principle you will learn in the King Kong Palm method. So let me break it down, and then I'm gonna have these guys do it, okay? Very simple technique. So he throws, I'm going to block here, right? And as I block, I'm gonna whip my left arm and just open palm him in the nose. The goal of this is just to distract him from me going down to my windmill, right? So I'm gonna open palm him to the nose, boom, right? My hand goes down. I'm gonna take the knee and rotate the outside of the knee to the ground. So I gotta get out of his way, of course, because my right leg is there. So I'm gonna roll on the inside of the knee, right? And roll him to the ground. You're gonna roll your circle, so learning how to fall and roll is extremely important. And then you roll and you hammer to the face. Use this as an alligator roll. Now, stay there, that's gonna be. But what you do in the street is you roll on top of the person and bend. Use him like squeezing toothpaste out of his vial, right? And what happens is it keeps him out of the fight. And that's the thing about street fighting. You're out there, right? This is our ground fighting. So we're getting in, doing our business, and getting the heck out of there. So when you're doing this, you want to maintain control. So when you drop that circle, when you're in that position, when you drop that circle, you drop it. Boom, you drop your weight. And it drops on the person, knocks the wind out of them, and then next thing you know, as they're getting the wind knocked out of them, the elbow's coming. I say we have these guys try it now, right?
All right. Always remember, guys, do this slow, do this controlled, and remember, it is as much of a training between the person who's attacking as it is the person who is defending. Okay, slow, slow, slow.
Balls of fury.
Nice.
Brian's going to a check. There you go.
What do you think, Sifu?
So, yeah, I think, and I think Brian used both hands.
I think so.
Right, so when I come around, so the key to this is dropping that whip and controlling their body. So what most people think I'm doing is this, right? Pay attention to his torso this time. Watch. So I'm moving him forward, I'm moving him right into the strike, right? And so that's important. So when I go here, boom, he doesn't have a choice. He doesn't get the chance to launch his hand. And by the time he reconciles that, boom, I've already taken him down. Now, I want you to try something. Now when you try it this way, curl, take your right shoulder when you take him down and roll it here. Okay. Yeah, roll it there. Try that. Now roll it. There you go. There you go. So now that pins him, that compresses him, and you're right there with him.
And I didn't have to look for him.
Right?
I was like,
where you at, Jack?
There he is.
There you go. Boom.
First elbow goes
Yeah, sorry.
It was there. That's another feature.
The SOV is violent.
See, SOV actually took that extra step to do that. So, what do you think about the extra step? Go ahead, try it, do it again, I'll show you. This is what SOB does this, here. He does the jiggle step. Now, you don't have to do that. I would probably tell SOB, no! But, because you could just, instead of that extra step, right? Pop. You could easily just use that step coming down. Bam, bam, and then boom! And then come around. I like that.
I like it bounce up.
Yes. Use it. There you go. Use that motion. Don't do that extra step. Don't wait. Nice.
And the amount of mass that's coming around in that circle with an elbow, even if a person puts their hands up like this, they're still gonna have a lot.
Right. And that elbow, guys, is traveling, not just this, it's traveling about 10 feet
Now,
to get to his face.
Now, Master Sheldon saw something, but you guys are gonna have to go to kingkongpalm.com. The elbow to the groin, it's really debilitating and it's painful the way SOB did it. So when you drop the elbow and you roll into that person, it causes a lot of pain.
Yeah, so that's why you need iron egg training.
Yeah, that's what I've been working on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
And if that was on the street, you guys, you can do that, right? Because if he's attacking if someone's attacking him and he does that technique, he doesn't need to be on a nice cushion mat to do this because he's actually the one that's most protected while doing this. He's the SOV or whoever's throwing to him, his opponent is the one who's going to have all that, not only the scrapes and then his hard surface. So when he slams the elbow into the head, they're going to have issues. He's going to probably most likely not the person if it's around.
Yeah.
At minimum.
At minimum.
At minimum.
At minimum.
And I want to say this because we get this all the time. Listen to my mouth. This is Kung Fu. I want you to understand that. Because people will say, well, that looked like you took a Kung Fu move and added it to Jiu-Jitsu and da-da-da. No, this is Kung Fu. Kung Fu. Let me say it again. Kung Fu.
Yeah.
So when people write us in or comment and they say, well, that looks like this, that's great that it looks like that, but this is Kung Fu. That's what we do. And that's why we want to share this. So share this with someone.
Yes.
All right.
I have a decapitation class.
I thought your class was iron egg training.
With iron egg training.